We are hot off the Masters. Maybe that inspired you to get into the swing of things. And we welcome fitness coach Rich Hesketh to the program, getting us into the swing of golf season with some tailored exercises. How important is it to pre-train before we get swinging?
It's like any sport. It's critical for the amount of torque and power that you can develop in the game. It's paramount that you're staying loose, for one, but you're staying engaged to the ground and everything's working. Your rotation is coming from the right place.
Right.
The biggest thing that I see for the most part from the swing is that people end up with less rotation through their T-spine and end up rotating more through their lumbar spine.
Right.
And the lumbar spine really has no business doing any rotation. Most of your rotation should come from your T-spine or mid-back area, so it comes from here, not from here.
And that's what gives you the sore back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right? Yeah, exactly. So it's important to first of all get your range of motion and then strengthen while you do it. So if we're talking, I'm going to get down to the floor.
Yeah.
If we're talking about this would be great to do first thing in the morning. You might want to get out of bed so you don't hit your partner in the head while you're doing this. But you're going to be in this position here and do a hand opener. So from this, you've locked your knees into a 90-degree period, and then you open up as far as you can, and then come back. So first thing in the morning, you may be pretty stiff, so you may only be able to get to here. But as you get more into it, and you're locked in here, so the rotation is coming from mid-back, you're going to find yourself getting closer and closer. Some people have a whole lot more flexibility than I do, but to that end, the more you do that, the more range of motion you get. You get about 10 or 15 repetitions into that on each side.
Yep.
Things are going to start opening up.
Is your objective to have it all the way open?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your shoulder blades right to the floor, but your knees pointing in the opposite direction.
Okay.
So you want to create that separation in the rotational plane. And then as far as strengthening goes, something a little bit more advanced, you can put a dumbbell on your feet or not, and grab another light dumbbell. Be in here, same idea. Drop your knees to one side and drop your hands to the other side. So you're getting this separation with strength. Separation with strength.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so it's a dual rotation. So you're creating rotation through the knees and hips, but also while you're stabilizing from here, you're getting the separation one side to the other.
Yeah.
So when you're swinging, you're getting this stable position here, you're connected to the ground, and you come through in your swings. So that everything comes from here, not from here, and it's in with a little bit extra range of motion, gives you a little more distance.
Okay, more torque.
More torque. So if you grab your giant dumbbells on the floor too, when we're looking at, the dumbbell circuit type work or using lightweight through full range of motion lengthens and strengthens your connective tissue. So a lot of times if people have lost some range of motion, you can do it in a more sport-specific stance of being in a golf stance position. Take one hand to go high and the other hand to go low.
It's like a TikTok motion.
Basically, but you're letting this hand go as high as you can to create this pre-stretch torsion of your swing, all the while trying not to let your knees collapse front to back.
Right, so stable parallel.
Yeah, stable parallel position. And then the other one that a lot of people fall away from that they need is to make sure shoulder blades are down in your back pockets and you're externally rotating and back. External rotation and back.
Into the back.
Gets into the back and the shoulder blades so that when you're drawing back here, your shoulder blades are staying stable against your rib cage and you have control in your swing as you come down.
So you really don't need any more than...
Not much more than that. If you want a little more external dynamic stuff, we can start adding medicine balls or tubing.
We have time for one more exercise.
Let's do this one. So this one is with some tubing to create that separation. You get yourself into a lunge position. So this stance is here, your knees are pushed open, your hands and arms are straight, and you're going to rotate away from your back leg and then bring it back. Away from your back leg and bring it back. So what you're getting is strength with the range, but your connection to the ground while there's force pulling you where you need to go. So if you think in the game you need to be stable on the ground so you can create some force, it's the same thing. It's not really going to help you with your putting.
Right.
But it'll help you with all the other
Short game
strokes.
is totally different.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you, Rich.
My pleasure.